Dr. Jim.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much. Sarah, it's over! It's done! You did your icebreaker. Big round of applause. Woo-hoo! Nothing that I say matters to Sarah anymore, right? Because she got her speech done. You can just talk, Jim, and I just don't really care. Okay, all right. So good. So congratulations. You did a great job on your speech. It was your first speech, but it looked like you were fairly comfortable up here. I was quite impressed. Not bad for a first speech. Congratulations. What caught my attention is you started the speech off using the word existential. That's like a word that's about this big. I was really impressed. I was like, wow, this is gonna be like one of those intellectual speeches. I have to put on my thinking hat and stuff like that. You did a very, very good job with your speech. It's difficult to work humor into a speech, but you did it in several different places in your speech. I want to compliment you on that. It's not the easiest thing to be comfortable in doing, and then to actually do it successfully, sort of like the second step. You did it both. Everyone laughed. We all had a very good time. So thank you very much for doing that. When you were giving your speech, your hands played a role in your speech. It was great. Bad or else you were working on pizza dough. I'm not really quite sure what was actually going on. Because they were sort of hanging out down here, contributing to your speech and what people were doing in their hands and stuff like that, which is great. But, hand gestures are a part of your speech. I want you to think about there being a fabulous and wonderful 55-inch television that's floating in front of your face up here. And this is where you want to do your gestures. And the reason you want to do your gestures, this is a small room. We can all sort of see you. But if it was a bigger room and there was people sitting in the back, they'd want to see your gestures also. And down here ain't going to cut it. You're going to have to do, my fish was this big up here. All right? That makes sense? Okay, so going forward. Your story was very interesting. So you had a nice sequential process to your story. We were able to follow you from beginning to end, and you did an excellent job of telling us that story. So we appreciated that. What was interesting is it appeared as though your entire speech was written in the upper right-hand corner of the room. And it had to be there because you kept checking out to see what was going to come next. It's like, we appreciate you looking at us, but there was something going on in the upper right-hand corner because you kept checking it out. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I share with you that what I think I know exactly what was going on. You were thinking about the next thing you wanted to say. And the way we all do that is we look off, we go, what's the next thing I want to say? But I could tell because you kept looking in the right-hand corner. Your speech was loud enough. I didn't have any problem hearing you, even though I was sitting in the back of the room, so congratulations. Oftentimes when we're giving a speech, or if we're nervous, or if we're a little tense or something like that, it's your voice that becomes quiet. Today, that was not a problem for you whatsoever, so congratulations. You did a great job on that. Your English is fantastic. You tell me you speak Spanish, but I don't believe you. I believe you can only speak English based on what I heard today, so there you go. Go figure that one. All right. You did some twisting. So you planted your feet. You did not move while you were up here. But, man, there was some rotation going on over there. So they're in the factory, and they're building things, and it starts in the beginning, and it goes to the end, and I joined them, and I worked for them for a while, and then I left. That's all good, but you were just... One thing you can do in your next speech is you can actually move. So you can move over here to start what you're saying. You can move here when you're in the middle of the speech, and then when you get to whatever the conclusion is, you can move to the side. You don't want to roam far and wide, but you can actually move your body when you want to change to something else. You can also twist and stuff like that. You made very good eye contact. I thought you were looking at people in the room, so I thought you did an excellent job with that. The only thing I would wrap up is, and this is just a small comment to share with you, your speaking style when you're giving a speech, it's very interesting. It's almost as though you're breathless. And I think what it is your form of English, right? And I don't know if you're thinking of the next English word and doing a translation in your head or what the story is, but it comes across a little bit as being breathless, right? Almost like you just ran and got there and you're going to give a speech. So it is your characteristic. It is the way you speak, and not a problem. It doesn't hurt as far as understanding or anything like that, but I share it with you just so you know how other people are hearing you. There's a little breathlessness to the way you speak. It's for you to be aware of. Mr.